Hello everyone, and welcome to this playthrough of Dragon Age the Veilguard. In the last video we recruited our newest companion, Professor Emmerich, the Necromancer, and we also did Bilara's personal quest, where we learned about her brother and what unfortunately happened to him. And also, I was getting a little motion sick last time, so I'm going to see if I can, before I forget, if I can slow the camera down a little bit, because I think it's the very fast pace of the game and the camera movements. I get motion sickness sometimes, or even just like general getting nauseated in general from too much screen time. So I do have to be careful with that. So let me just figure this out and then we'll get going. So there's camera shake, which is not what I need to, like I started that off at 60% and it hasn't been an issue. But I don't see anything that has to do with the camera controls. Like here, again, you have camera shake, but there's no camera control from what I can see, unless I'm completely missing it. There's the mouse sensitivity, mouse aiming sensitivity. Maybe I should... No, because that's only for ranged attacks. I just mean in general, so that the camera doesn't whip back and forth so much. You could do that in previous games, so that would kind of suck if you can't do that here. I know it's not this, because these are already pretty low. Okay, that's fine. No love for the nauseous. Let's get right into it then in that case. Okay, so we are going to recruit our final companion. Let me just... Yeah, we have lots of side quests, but I don't want to do those right now. So we're going to get going with this. And fast travel to wherever we need to fast travel. Ravane. Who are we bringing with us? Okay, it's a Lord of Fortune. Nev is unavailable. Let's bring Emmerich. I think I want to hang out with Emmerich. Although I lied, maybe not yet. Let's bring Harding.
Hey.
Hey.
That looks painful for them.
Yep.
You must be Tarsh. I'm Rook. Here to help any way I can.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom.
Not at all what I expected Tosh to sound like.
Don't get in my way.
She seems nice.
Yes, what I was gonna say.
So what's
boy.
the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincimer.
Yeah, blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Oh, one that breathes lightning? I've heard stories.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
Oh, come on.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard. Watch yourself.
Oops.
Yeah.
They're outraged.
Oops.
Shooting!
What?
Outraged. Shit. This is not your way.
Oh, shoot.
No, Amy.
You've got no problem fighting other Kunari.
I'm from Ravane. Not like I follow the Qun.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antom don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
So what made you want to work with us?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Wow, this is a Tosh is a very pleasant character.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out. Let's go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one does. All right. Beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Fate'll find us. Come on.
Look, deep stalkers.
Knew they'd find us.
The deep stalkers are the bait?
Yup.
Why are you making me feel sorry for them?
Quite a few of them. Dragons have big stomachs.
Ooh.
That one's big. Watch out.
That's the pack leader. Take her down.
Oh my goodness.
Ranged attackers. Aiming for us.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Ready to go again.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Cook our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there.
Where?
Come on, she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain.
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
Well, that can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. Enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
That's kind of what we're doing.
There you go. Tails come.
Where are we headed?
Fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
She responds to the horn?
Whoops.
This time.
You've fed her before that?
Took a while to get her used to it.
Sounds like you've got her trained.
You train. We're clumsy on land. They're in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after a giant bird.
Ah,
It's a fish with their lightning. Go to fall out.
wonder if there's good stuff in there. No. That's okay.
That was close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be saying thanks for the food.
Someone built an entire fortress and then left it empty?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
Yep, that's the Tom.
Back inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing. Shit. More awesome. You're not even supposed to be here. Fire! Watch for any having.
Whatever you say.
Oh, oh, oh.
I'm good.
Come on, let's keep looking.
So the Arntom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah, Ravane and the Canary were at peace. The Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. The Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own. Grapples, nets. The
Oops.
Is that bad? She can deal with that, right?
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Whoop. Oops.
Coming at range. They're aiming for us.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, how could this happen? I genuinely didn't think it would ever happen again because I changed the HDMI slot.
They're at range.
Ugh.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benari Ebala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kuto!
Yuna Sibisida.
Tarala! Come on!
Did Tosh not say that she doesn't belong to the Coon? Or like that she's not a part of the Coon? And now she's saying the Coon demands it? Like you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have it both ways. It's just very contradictory and it doesn't make sense. Anyway. Whoa.
Turn. Gonna be taking fire.
Hi.
Good to go.
was really kind of tough with the cat on my arm. Let's see.
Finish it. Enemies in range. They're at range. They're shooting for us. End it quick.
Shoot.
Whatever you say. Watching coming. Oh. They got us in range. Ranged attackers. Gonna be taking fire.
Okay, my arm is now free. So we'll continue. Oh,
You're hitting us from there.
oh shoot.
Coming at range.
Oh my god. Oh, I have a big hair in my eye. think I'm gonna use this. Just to get things moving, because
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah, but how?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Does she know we're trying to help?
No, she's pissed.
We don't have to fight.
We can run. I don't think she'll chase us.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
the Dragon King. That's a title I would like to have.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
That's
A lot of
supposed to be
dragon shit,
Isabella?
gold, some fancy trinkets.
I
and
had no
this.
idea. It took me a second. I was like, wait a minute. The Isabella.
If it puts a smile on your face, that's good enough for me.
Oh, it does.
Thank you for all your efforts. This is just as I had hoped.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Canary artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
Wait, were you not aware of this? Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tash. You're welcome back whenever.
I feel like
Look,
they're just
pleasure
throwing
doing business with you.
characters in here just for the sake
Mother.
of it.
What did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Is Tosh
Hassan
supposed to
Finney.
be 14?
Rook, you will keep her safe.
Your mother doesn't mince words. I like that.
Yeah, she's a lot.
Anyway,
It's
welcome to the team.
very 14-year-old.
Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Great. Now let's fix that attitude of yours.
The Antom hate magic. They always talk about how much better Kunari are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? Hypocrites. But it explains why they pushed so hard into Ravane.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of how it's been for forever.
They want a war? We'll damn well give them one.
You need an army to fight a war, though. They've got two. The Venatori and Antom wasted no time allying themselves with the gods. Power at any cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies, like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Crows, particularly after we helped save their city.
Thea and Viago know what is owed. They will make good on that debt.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
The first warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Gillinane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. Or the closest damn thing to them.
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tosh, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Minrathous could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home? What isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
You are back though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
Given how things have gone, I wouldn't blame you for staying away. So, thanks. We can't do this without you.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the
Some
people
of the body
here.
language
I'm still on the job.
feels very
Count on
awkward
it.
and doesn't feel
Great.
natural.
Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
Feels like stopping two gods isn't the kind of thing that should get handed to a fresh leader. Though, someone needs to be in charge, right? Everyone's looking to me for answers. I have to be ready to give them, even when I'm not certain.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. I knew you could fill my shoes. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Warden's found. All this chatting has taken it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Tosh, a Kunari dragon hunter, lured a dragon from its lair and with the team's help so that oh my goodness, I can't read. So that her fellow Lords of Fortune could steal its treasure when Anton poachers tried to take the drugged and sleepy dragon. Tosh defended it and revealed her ability to breathe fire. As Tosh joined the team, the surviving Anton fled back to their leader, the Dragon King, with word of a rare fire-breathing Kunari. Oh, Nev is hardened. After experiencing the blighted dragon attack in Minrathous, Nev is less trusting and more self-reliant. Her damaging abilities are increased, but she will no longer use supportive abilities and relationship progress is slowed. Wow. She'll no longer use supportive abilities? Damn. Nev needs to chill out a little bit. Okay. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do next? Let me just check the inventory for a second. She's a little busy, doesn't need to talk to me right now.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance, how would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Manfred's very aware for one of the common dead.
Isn't he? You can see why I couldn't leave him behind. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colours their actions. Thus the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
I feel something of the soul returns when we revive the deceased.
That's my view as well. It's difficult, isn't it, to prove those lingering glimpses may be grace.
Wow.
Wow?
You know, you sound different when you talk more and watch things. Way fancier.
I do no such... No, I don't.
Thanks, Professor. I learned a lot today.
My pleasure.
Nothing from Delara or Nev, but Davrin and Harding. Well, neither the Connets, but Harding and Davrin both have something to say, so we will go talk to them. That's not where I'm supposed to go. Davrin, it's here. This way, right? Yes.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Sure. Oh, it's a quest. Sure. I will do that. And then Harding.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter? Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Well, no. I guess now that the Inquisition answers to the Chantry, that makes her Divine Victoria's spy master.
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large, and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Leliana? I heard she's intense.
To say the least.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
This genuinely makes me want to cry.
So tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me, We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
You helped people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes. I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector, Faulkner.
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other two and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
But you did know people from the Inquisitors Inner Circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others.
Like who?
Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
What? That's 100% something Cole would say.
Who stores eyes under their bed? I'm partial to a nice wall display myself.
Well, that's one interpretation that never occurred to me. Thanks.
You're welcome. Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if he guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
I wish she commented on all of them.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
Damn, I don't know how to respond to this.
You mean it's hard not to be lonely when you're a pompous ass?
Something like that.
You can say it, you know. Try it out. Solus is a pompous ass.
Maybe he is, but I can still feel sorry for him, can't I? Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Thanks, Harding. It was nice reminiscing. Okay. That was very nice. So we have to talk to Morrigan and Evka and Antoine. But before I do that, I think I'll do that in the next video, and then in this one, we'll do How to Train a Griffin. We are going to go for a walk with Davrin and San, and then maybe check out some of these side quests, because I'm not super interested in doing them, but I would like to experience as much of this game as possible. I mean, again, I'm doing every companion quest, for sure. But in terms of the factions and regions, I'm picking and choosing. But yeah, let's go for a walk with Davrin. Where do we meet him?
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right. What do you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. I'm going to teach Hassan how to find some.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I didn't fit in. So I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Land life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure?
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my... Doubt they'd take me back. Forced me to figure out what I was good at. Had a knack for hunting. What are you doing? It's not a truffle. That's a nub. You'll get
At least he's having fun.
Truth is, hers when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for troubles.
Ah, that was a thorn.
Keep looking.
Nug droppings. Ugh.
Oh no.
The Nugs pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
Oh, still supposed to search more. But where?
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the Nugs like truffles. Could Hassan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum. Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer. Purpose taught me the way of 3 trees. Way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, starve. Monsters pay good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? You were making money on your own.
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your life.
Darkness is a sparring field. You are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat.
Keyword is yet.
There. I think Hassan's got something. Why don't you take a look? I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
He'll be fine. He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
Two or 3 times, just to be sure.
But you can't beat back death forever. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
But he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
I don't know. Seems like Rook could train Hassan better than Davrin. Davrin has finally found food Hassan enjoys eating, gingerwort truffles. In hunting for the elusive treat, Davrin gained new understanding of Hassan's intelligence, and both Warden and Griffin bonded a little more during their forest excursion. Okay, what do we have? Whoops. What do we have in the Arlethan Forest? So that takes care of the companion quest. We have 2. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone. Dimitri wants to cuddle, so I'm going to take a break. Because I'm gonna wrap up the video soon anyway. So I'll do this the rest of this battle off screen. Or off camera, whatever. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see what happens next, what we're going to do is we're going to continue with the main story. I'm not sure if we're going to do any more side quests. We'll see. I'm not sure. We may. But the main thing is we're going to continue with the main quest and talk to Morrigan and the Grey Wardens. to find out more information about what we need to know. If you would like to continue this journey through the Veilguard with me, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and we will see you next time.